You're not lost. You're just inside a myth no one ever explained. You're not lost, but you've been feeling like something is off. Like everyone else received a manual, and you didn't. Like you're late to a life you never agreed to. Then one day, the map disappeared. But no one told you there was a map. A map does not remove difficulty. It removes panic. A map does not promise success. It gives orientation. And orientation is the first form of order. Without orientation, every discomfort feels like failure. The hero doesn't know where they are. They only know something has ended. It happens quietly. One day, the career that once made sense doesn't. The goals you chased for years feel strangely empty. Sometimes it's not your career. Sometimes it's a relationship that quietly dissolves. No explosion, no betrayal, just a feeling that something sacred is no longer alive, or worse. A season where nothing hurts, but nothing moves. A silent plateau, and you start wondering, is this it? Nothing is wrong on the outside, but inside, something no longer fits.
What if this confusion is not a mistake? What if it's a signal?
Ancient cultures prepared people for collapse. They expected disorientation. They named it. We removed the naming. We kept productivity. We kept ambition. But we erased the stage called unmaking. So when unmaking arrived, we called it anxiety. Every myth follows three movements: orientation, disorientation, reorientation. We only teach the first. We panic at the second. But the second is where transformation begins. Ancient myths were not entertainment. They were survival manuals. They taught people what each stage of life would feel like. So when confusion arrived, people didn't panic. They recognized the stage. In ancient Egypt, this chaos had a name: Isfet. And order had a name: Mot. The battle between them was never about gods. It was about structure. Next week, we enter that trial. A map doesn't tell you what to do. It tells you where you are. And once you know where you are, panic disappears. At some point, we stopped teaching the map. We kept the goals. We kept the timelines, but we removed the stages. So when people reached this place, they assumed they were broken.
The silence. The collapse. The feeling that nothing fits anymore.
You're not broken. You're between structures. And that space is sacred. Myths named this place. They called it the edge of the map. Not because the journey ends here, but because something else begins. You're not lost.
You've just reached the edge of the map.
Arcane Soteria. See you next time.